Hello, Crash here, and today I'm going to be doing my review video on my SCUF controller. It's been about a month since I've had it, and am I ever happy with it? Oh, it's just absolutely ridiculous what you can do with this thing. I've cranked my sensitivity up even more. I'm able to do stupid slide things that I shouldn't be able to do. It's just amazing. Also in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your triggers so that they work well with first-person shooters, and a few considerations you have to take when you're doing so. Very easy, just slide around without taking my thumbs off the thumbsticks. It's so incredibly easy. So one thing you'll notice, I got a little bit of a delay. I don't like that. And the reason being is I don't have my trigger set up the way I want it to be. And you can see how much I have to pull the trigger before it activates. We can fix that very, very easily. So the way I have it is on the back side, just jump and crouch. So that way I can run. Let's see if I can do this holding the controller this way. And crouch slide. And you can see with my sensitivity cranked up, because right now you can see my sensitivity, I have it all the way up at 10. And yeah, it's just, you can see how fine I can move it. Let's throw on the sniper and show you the kind of precision you can get with it. Down to that next little leaf right there. Yeah, there we go. So you can see it's really easy to control it. And the reason being, it's like I said in my previous video, if you haven't checked out my initial unboxing review, go check it out. It's up above here in that card. Click it, you can come back. At least that way you have an overview of everything I ordered. But you can see because of my longer stick right here, it's a little bit longer throw, so I can really be gentle with that, even on sensitivity 10, or crank it to the side really quick. With this, I can crank around to the side very, very easily, very, very quick. Like I said, just super happy with this. So, as you can see, jumping and sliding, very easy to do. There we go. I'll do a Crucible highlight. And transition. Now let's head back over where it's safe, and I'll show you guys how to set up your triggers, or at least how I do it. I find it to be very effective. So, on the back of the SCUF, the ones I got, if you opt for the extra $17.99 edition, you get these triggers with these little adjustable things right here. You can see how I turn this around right here. You can see how they're facing different ways. That just turns 180. It's just a stop. Now you can use your key to do that. It has a little insert for your key that comes with the SCUF. You can turn it that way, or you can just use your fingers. It's very easy to do with your fingers still. But the purpose of that is to limit the throw of your trigger. One thing you have to realize though, we limit our throw. Okay, let's limit our throw here, and that decreases the amount of time for you to pull the trigger. So you might be able to get shots off faster. That's the whole premise behind this. You know what? I find it's just as easy to use my finger to turn it. Finger and fingernail. There we go. But now watch this. Uh-oh. So we gotta adjust that. And the other thing being too, let's throw on the Sparrow. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's going pretty slow. It doesn't activate all the way. So we need to fix that. So to fix that, we take our handy dandy SCUF tool and pop the covers off of our SCUF controllers. Come on. It doesn't want to do it. There we go. When the limiters are put on to limit the throw. Come on, get off of there. There we go. That one's off too. Okay. On there, you can see that there's some holes right there. That's where you can adjust how sensitive they are. Well, there's a little button on the backside, a pressure-sensitive button that a rod pushes against it. Now, what this does is pushes the rod and holds the rod against it. So it's like you're already holding down the trigger halfway. So let's turn this so we get our throw the way we want it. We go to short throw. There we go. Short throw. We're not firing. So let's crank the screw in until we get how much throw we want. So, watch as I tighten this, what happens. There we go. So the hammer's starting to pull back. So it's like we're holding down the trigger part way already. Now, you don't want to go too far, because if you go too far, you see how it's kind of tweaking out right there? Watch what happens when I change weapons. It fires automatically. Switch weapons, fires automatically. That's too much, so let's ease it back a bit. We'll go half a turn at a time. There we go. So it's not firing anymore. You can see that the hammer is pulled back on my gun. Okay, so let's put it right at the verge. We'll go a quarter turn now. Almost there. Let's see if that half turn did it. Oh, that did it. There we go. So we know that's too much. So let's turn it back that quarter turn. Now, with the firing trigger, there's one thing to remember. There are weapons like the Mida, which fire on a hair trigger. So if you have it set this way, it's going to fire right away because it is the hair trigger. The Mida is the one that goes crazy still. But let's go on to Grasp of Malik. This is a very, very fast firing gun. So one thing we want to do, let's pull this key out. I've got it set where I want. And you see I just barely tap it and it fires. So you can really just barely move your finger. Now the other thing is we have the sparrow to worry about, right? We want to get to the point just before you take off. Oh, no, that's too much. Too much. There we go. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. It's really makes a difference, especially in PvP, where it's a lot of twitch reflexes. Just one thing to consider, if you are using this controller in different styles of games, say you use it in a racing game and an FPS first-person shooter or anything else, you may have to adjust the triggers depending on your game. This controller I use exclusively for first-person shooters. Since I've got it, it's only been on Destiny. And I have not gone back to my other controllers since I've got this one. It's just so amazing how well it works. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like it, give it a like. If you dislike it, give it a dislike. Let me know why you disliked it. And that way I can try to make things better in the future. You can check me out over on Twitch, twitch.tv/CrashCoke, on Twitter at CrashCoke, and of course here on YouTube. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. It really helps. Cheers and happy hunting.